think that's a beautiful prayer. And I think if it's genuine, you remember Swamiji used to tell us, don't just sit down in front of your altar and tell God, solve my problems or take care of me. He said, go to God with your question. Very specifically, he would do it with music. When he wanted a certain bit of music to come, I want a piece of music that will elicit the feeling of, and he would say whatever it was or whatever his words were. And then he said the music would come. And he told us that not to show us what he could do. He told us that because he was telling us, this is what you too can do. I would just say, and sometimes it's very hard to wait, isn't it? Or to not impose our feelings. It's extremely hard. But as much as we can, to sit with God regularly and to mean it. You know, I remember there was an SRW just a few years ago, maybe a lot of you heard this. Krishna Das got up, he was speaking, he was giving a talk at SRW, and he said, Swamiji, not somebody. Swamiji said to him, well, you do pray, don't you? And he said, yes, sir. But then, for months, he said, some long period of time, I don't know if he said months, he was funny about it, but it wasn't only funny, he was telling the truth. He was saying to himself, I pray, don't I? Wait, do I pray? Like, do I pray ultimately the way Swamiji meant when he said to Krishna Das, are you praying? Not sitting in front of the altar, letting your mind wander and then coming back and go, but wait a minute, I was in the middle, yeah, help me find a job, or the right job. Pray deeply. It's hard to do, actually. I often find myself not praying deeply enough for things, answers that I need, or for others. And I'll say to myself, wait a minute, you didn't actually stop for a moment and ask God to really come to that soul? Just listing 10 names? No, stop. Really, let God know you mean it. Send your energy up. This is what I'm about me. But I would say it to you. You know, you seem very clear. The question you're asking is an uplifted, spiritually oriented and solution-oriented question. It's a beautiful question. What is my dharma? Where is the work that's right for me so that I can grow and serve from that place? So it's a beautiful question, and you just sit and ask God. And what I do when I have a very serious dilemma is I pray, then I meditate, and if the answer hasn't come clearly, I pray again. I pray from that place of just having meditated and allowed energy to flow in that upward way, and then pray. So, and when it's time, this is part of what pray believing means, that if you're sincerely asking God for, in this way, not like just for a new car or certainly to do damage to anybody, but when we pray for something that will be of spiritual benefit to us or others, in the right time the answer will come. It has to come. God does not want to ignore us either. So just pray knowing that you'll get your job. You'll get the right job when it's time. Be prepared. The right job may not be fun, but you'll get it.